Alright everybody, welcome back. We're going to jump on this Evo bobber build that we started on, I guess last week or the week before. Got a big pile of parts came in, the wheels came in, the rear fender came in, the hand controls, I'm trying to think what else, the sproder, fuel tank, all that stuff. So today we're going to get trimming on the frame. We got to cut off all the, it has fat bob mounts on it, so you can run regular fat bob tanks, but we're not going to run that. We're going to run a chopper style tank that I'm drawing a complete blank on the name of it now, but it's a villain tank. This bike is kind of being duplicated from a bike that the customer saw that he really liked, so we're building the bike virtually the same with a few different touches, a few different legal requirements because this bike's going to Sweden. But anyway, so we're kind of following the lead of that bike, so that's why we chose the villain tank. So we're gonna get cutting, get these mounts cut off of here, and start looking at how we're gonna mount up this tank. We got our primary spacer in that we measured for in the last video. I'll give you guys a shot of that. The primary is all bolted up, the drivetrain's all in line. So once we get this tank mounted, we will probably spin the frame around, start looking at the rear wheel and rear fender. Got to mount the tire up, we got the sproder, got to space the wheel, and on and on and on. So anyway, we're going to get cranking, and I hope you guys enjoy following along. So this is our tank we're going to run. So original design was from West Coast Choppers, I believe, the villain tank, but it was remade by a ton of people over the years. Custom Chrome made them. Anyway, so we are gonna jump over here. You can see this thing has fat bob fuel tank mounts, which are clearly not going to work for what we're doing. So we are going to go ahead and get those lopped off. Alright, well, we got lots of cutting done on that frame. Had to remove the top motor mount because it was hanging over too wide on the frame to allow the tank to drop down. Had to trim a couple inches off the back of the frame, or off the back of the tank rather, which I was kind of expecting because it's a real long tank. We'll go ahead and just make a piece and close that up, get it a little, slim it down a little bit, and close that up, which is no big deal. And next up, we are going to get some tank mounts done. It's got hidden mounts under the tank, which are kind of nice. If you've never used these, they're pretty cool. Some of the chopper tanks have this. They're recessed in the tank. So we'll get some plates, little rubber bungs. It all bolts into here, and you can weld the plates onto the frame. And you have a nice, sleek, hidden tank mount on your bike. So. Alright guys, just a quick interruption in the video here. I want to tell you about how to enter to win. As I said in a couple previous videos, we're going to pop this information in the middle of all of our videos here and there, just to let people know how to enter, and it'll get people to watch the videos, as you got to watch and find where the information is. So it's going to be real simple. You don't have to buy anything, doesn't cost you anything, you just need to send an email. I'm going to try to get the email on the screen here. I'm not a super tech whiz, so we'll see how that goes, but the email address is pretty straightforward. It's gaddysgaragegiveaway@gmail.com. So all you have to do, send one email. In the email, subject line, giveaway, and in the body of the email, your name, address, telephone number. That's it. You don't actually even need to give your whole address if you don't want. Just let's scratch the address. Let's give your name, your city and state, and a contact phone number. We're not going to sell the phone numbers. No one will ever have them but me, so don't worry about that. You're not going to get sales calls. I hate sales calls as much as everybody else. But we do need a way to get a hold of you if you win. So, again, name, city and state, telephone number. You do need to be a subscriber to the channel to win also. So if you're seeing this and you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and then send the information on over. So we look forward to everybody entering, and we're really excited to give away this bike. Now back to the video. All right, we got our wheel slid in. Gonna go ahead and start doing some measuring for spacers. I always like to space the wheel without the tire on. Just easier to handle and gives you a little bit more room to work. Once you get it spaced, obviously, you pop the tire on and nothing changes there. So just something a little bit easier I like to do. that's going to do it for today. Got the tank situated. Got to make some mounts for it and get some rubber bushings. Jumped on the back wheel, started measuring for some spacers. Got our sproder installed. Got to make one step spacer because they make the sproder for 3/4 or 1-inch axle, obviously. So we're gonna make a stepped reducer, which will also be our inside spacer. So I started getting that machined up, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have some time back on this and we'll be able to get all the rear wheel spacers made. And then we can pop the wheel out, put the tire on, and start looking at the fender. So anyway, thanks for joining us. As always, don't forget to check out our giveaway bike videos. If you're new to the channel, you don't know what I'm talking about, lots of videos on the channel. Scroll down, check them out. We are giving away a bike. You don't have to buy anything. All you have to do is subscribe and support the channel. So check that out. And we hope to see you again next time at Gaddy's Garage.